Test. Testing. I'm ready when you are, Trey. Okay. So that the audio stream. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. 1, 2. Give it a go. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 78, 95, 432, 80, 91. Testing. Testing again. Let's see if we can get better volume out of that. Are we going to have it? We don't know. Let's give it a try. I'm going to, well, I was going to walk in front so you could see my hand go up and you'd know where that I am now at. So that might help us find the audio stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 89. And well, no, volume isn't. Volume is coming in where? Yeah, volume is coming in here from the walls. So. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay, we'll call the Commission on Law Enforcement meeting back to order. What that was, we're having a little issue with the online, and they were testing the online, and we now know Dennis can count, okay? Before we go to agenda item number 7, I want to announce that, gentlemen, please check your phones. There was one left in the men's room during break, and it's out at the table out front. Or ladies, if you happen to have used the men's room, you might check yours. So anyway, it's an Android phone, Android device, and it is at the table out front. We'll now move to agenda item number 7, which is discussion of and take action on proceedings for revocation, suspension, and other disciplinary actions. Ms. Daniels.
Commissioners, the following is a list of individuals that are up for default suspension orders. They are Travis G. Colton Jr., Scott P. Dow, Nicole A. Gonzalez, Anna M. Hernandez, Marcus V. Hilton, Matthew S. Holcomb, Anthony C. London, Jeremy A. Miller, Herschelin J. Steger, and Daniel B. Williamson.
Thank you. Commissioners, for your consideration, Commissioner Hester.
I move that the Commission accept and adopt the recommendations of the Executive Director to enter the default final order as authorized under the provisions of 37 Texas Administrative Code, Section 223.3, and as required under the provisions of Texas Occupations Code, Chapter 1701, Section 1701.501, to suspend the license of Travis Colton through Daniel Williamson.
That's seconded.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ms. Daniels.
The following three individuals are up for agreed suspension waivers. They are Sasha Galvin, Jose E. Hernandez, and Martha M. Wolf.
Thank you. Commissioner Hester.
I move that the Commission accept and adopt the recommendations of the Executive Director to enter a final agreed suspension waiver for Sasha Galvan, Jose Hernandez, and Martha Wolf.
And that's seconded.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ms. Daniels.
The following individual is up for a default cancellation order, and that is Rogelio Galvan.
Thank you. Commissioner Hester.
I move that the Commission accept and adopt the recommendations of the Executive Director to enter a final default cancellation order to cancel the license of Rogelio Galvan.
That's seconded.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ms. Daniels.
The following two individuals are up for default revocation orders. They are Stuart L. Boudreau and Ricardo G. Rivas, Jr.
Commissioner Hester.
I move that the Commission accept and adopt the recommendations of the Executive Director to enter a default final order as authorized under the provisions of 37 Texas Administrative Code, Section 223.3, and as required under the provisions of Chapter 1701, Section 1701.501, to revoke the licenses of Stuart Boudreau and Ricardo Rivas, Jr.
Seconded.
Motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
The next individual is up for agreed suspension order, and that is Eloy Cardenas.
Thank you, Commissioner Hester.
I move that the commission accept and adopt the recommendations of the executive director to enter final agreed suspension order for Eloy Cardenas.
Second it.
Have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ms. Daniels.
The following three are up for your approval. These are proposals for decision. The first is, I'll take them in order. The first is Dallas W. Brown. We filed a motion for summary disposition in this case. He was convicted of or placed on community supervision for driving while a license was invalid prior to being issued a peace officer license. We filed a motion for summary disposition to cancel his peace officer license. That was granted by the Office of Administrative Hearings, and so that PFD is up for your consideration.
Thank you. Commissioner Hester.
I make a motion to accept the proposal for decision to cancel the license of Dallas W. Brown.
Seconded.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ms. Daniels.
The next individual is Christopher C. Denny. He was convicted of or placed on community supervision for assault by contact, which is a Class C misdemeanor. We determined that the assault involved family violence. We filed a motion for summary disposition with the Office of Administrative Hearings. That motion for summary disposition was granted, and the recommendation is to revoke Christopher C. Denny's peace officer license.
Commissioner Hester.
I make a motion to accept the proposal for decision and revoke the license of Christopher Denny.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
The next individual that is up is Derek Thorworth. He was convicted of, placed on community supervision for official oppression, which is a Class A misdemeanor. We had a hearing with the Office of Administrative Hearings. A proposal for decision was granted, and the recommendation is to revoke Mr. Thorworth's peace officer license.
Thank you. Commissioner Hester.
I make a motion to accept the proposal for decision to revoke the peace officer license of Derek Thorworth.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Mr. Thorworth is here. Do you wish to address this commission? If you do, approach the podium and address the commission. Okay. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Ms. Daniel.
The following individuals are just for your information only. And that is it.
Okay. That concludes all the disciplinaries today. Agenda item number 8 is receive public comment on any topic without action. I don't have anyone signed up to speak. Is there anyone who would like to address the commission? If so, approach the podium, introduce yourself, and limit your comments to 5 minutes. Bob? Okay. No question. Okay. So we are going into executive session today. We will come out after executive session and take action on one item. The item will have no effect whatsoever on your departments. It's an internal TCOL matter. And so If you like, you can stay around till after we go back into general session. If not, you're welcome to go ahead and make your way toward lunch. What I'm going to ask everybody to do is make your way out into the lobby, visit out there, give us a chance to get our executive session done, and then we will come back into public session, have one action item, and then close, adjourn.